up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new, then welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Noam Osorio, and this is the YouTube channel where I sing and do other things. Like today, I'm going to explain why I was gone for almost 2 whole months. I know, I'm so sorry. That is because I had the coronavirus. Beautiful, I know, right? So I will be explaining basically what has happened to me and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess I just set up my life and start explaining. Okay, you guys, as you can see, I have probably not changed my location because all I just needed to do was set up my ring light and sit down in a chair. So to explain life, I've been gone for a very long time because I had the magical coronavirus. Okay? It has brought me several things. Also, I have class in 5 minutes, so I will come back after I am done with class. Now that I'm back from the scoliosis, let me start from the beginning of how all this started. We think, but it can come from anybody. Literally, we could have gone anywhere, literally to the store, or like it could have been somebody that we met of how we got corona. But we think, possibly, I'm not saying that we for sure got it from this place, but we could have got, like I said, we could have got it anywhere. I mean, our neighbors used to have corona, and same with another neighbor, so it could have been from that too. You know, you never know, okay? Now, we think, okay, listen, think that we got it from the hospital. Because my little brother had a surgery. I'll explain that in a whole different video of why he has 5,000 surgeries. But he got a surgery. My stepmother and my father was in the waiting room. No, I think only my stepmother. I'm not sure. Okay, anyways. But then later on, she started coming back from home. After like 2 weeks later, she started coming out with symptoms. We went to go take the COVID test. She did only because we couldn't be able to take the COVID test unless we had symptoms. So she took it. The next day, I decided to go with my biological mother, and same with Daphne. So we decided to go there without the results, without saying whether she was positive or not. And I doubted that she was positive, you know, because I just didn't think it was that easy to get corona. Okay, I thought it was like super hard and it was not the easiest thing in the world to get corona. So I did that and we went to the house of my biological mother because my parents are separated. Again, I will explain that in a whole different another YouTube video. But we went there. Then magic happened. Morning comes by. And also we decided to bring our computers because that's when we were barely, and I tell you barely, about to start school. Literally barely. So my stepmother gets a call. They tell her that she's positive. Then my father called my biological mother, and my biological mother came and sat in my room and told me that my stepmother got positive on corona. Hope you got that. So she got positive, and then so my biological mother was thinking, since we already spent it the whole entire night and a bit of the morning, technically if I had COVID, it would have already passed to her, okay? And so we just decided to stay there. Meanwhile, as we did not have any symptoms at all, to just stay there, you know? Just make sure we're safe. And we also kind of quarantine ourselves. But after 3 days later, I started getting symptoms. I had huge, horrible symptoms. And I mean horrible symptoms. Also, I'm very sorry for my hair, okay? I tried straightening it without actually straightening it, just wetting it and wrapping it all over my head. But it turned out like this. So that's not completely straight, but like I said, excuse my hair, you know, because I don't want to damage it. Anyways, aside from that, gosh, sidetracked too much. Also, I'm FaceTiming Brianna at the same time. So I started having symptoms, okay? I had stomach ache, I had a headache. My stomach ache was horrible. Every single time we went inside of the car, I just felt like I was dying. I could not be able to eat meat at all. I couldn't be able to eat anything specific because if not, that would give me a huge stomach ache. So at the beginning, we just thought it was nothing because we completely forgot that my stepmother had corona. But my biological mother was observing me and checking if I actually did have corona, and it kept on continuing for several days. And they decided to let's go take the test. We got positive on corona. Only my sister and I got positive. My biological mother also took the COVID test, and she got negative. And then we got our results back on the 10th. We went to go the 10th of September, right? The 10th of September. It was in September when I got COVID, right? Right. So when I got COVID, like I said, it was in September. I got COVID, got positive. So that's why I wasn't on YouTube very much. Because I had corona and I had school and it's very busy. It's very, I don't get enough free time, okay? Gosh! So I'm sorry, my videos are a bit lacky. Also, I'm 14, just letting you know. Anyways, so I got headaches, I got stomach aches like crazy. I had to watch out what I ate because if not, my stomach would hurt like crazy. I took Pepto for my stomach, and then I took Tylenol and ibuprofen. I started taking a whole bunch of medicine, and then I basically insulated myself inside of my room. My little sister, we were hanging out. She's just 5, and my little sister, I was trying so hard to stay away from her because I didn't want her to experience what I was experiencing, especially how she could have a bigger risk or a smaller risk, you know, you never know. But it's just a risk either way, always. It's always a risk with having COVID. And so my sister and I have a huge connection. We hang out a lot. We're close, okay? And it was hard for her, especially, to stay away from me. So there's this little glass thing from my biological mother's room and her husband. Her and her husband and my little sister sleep in one room. And they have this glass door slidey thing, which her husband, my biological mother's husband, created that slidey door thing. And in order for me and my little sister to be able to play with each other, was that she was inside of the room and I was outside of the room, still wearing a mask, and she was also wearing a mask. And that's the only way we could be able to talk and play with each other, through a glass door. It was cool. She got symptoms, she got tested once, got negative. And after the days, I started getting worse. Very worse. I lost my taste, my smell. I had a huge trouble with breathing. In fact, so bad towards where I had to go to the hospital. I'll put in some pictures right now. And that was me in the hospital. Also, another thing too, a month before we got COVID, my grandma died from COVID. She died on August the 4th from COVID. And we haven't been in contact with her at all. because I haven't seen her or talked to her for 4 years. So we don't think that's a possible chance that we got COVID, unless we got COVID from getting her stuff. But I don't think that's possible. So I think it's mostly from the hospital. But like I said, my grandma died from COVID. My sister, my little one, she got tested the second time after several days of her having huge symptoms, and she still got negative. Out of spending time, like I said, she failed on not spending time with me or being close to me. She was close to me, and we spent a lot of time together, okay? Because we were for sure that she already had COVID. And so, therefore, we didn't wear a mask anymore because everybody inside of that household already had COVID. And I don't have it anymore, luckily. And it was crazy how my little sister didn't get COVID, though, after all of the time of us spending together. But like I said, I was in the hospital, and the reason thing that they did to me, I was there, they gave me an IV, gave me a huge water bag because I was very dehydrated. I finished the whole entire bag because I don't drink enough water, but I started drinking water. And Corona decided to give me a gift. This is what Brianna said, by the way, the one that I'm FaceTiming. She said that Corona is leaving me a gift. An inhaler. Okay. Now, I got an inhaler, and I'm supposed to use it when I get very tired. It's my present. COVID has left me. It's a very close friend now. But they also gave me another test to see if I had an infection in my throat, I think. And if I did get positive with an infection in my throat, then they would call my biological mother, and I would have to stay in the hospital, and that would be my new home until I didn't have COVID anymore. And once I didn't have COVID anymore, then they would finally release me from the hospital. But meanwhile, if I had COVID, then I would stay in the hospital. That would be my new home, mini home, temporary. And I'm not sure if I would have still been doing school, but I would have for sure been calling Brianna, because she's been with me through the whole entire journey. She's giving a little thumbs up right now. Throughout COVID, also, Awen has also been around my little journey. And Jeremy, I always call him like every single month, so. Also around the very end of COVID, I took some herbs, natural herbs. I don't know which ones specifically, but disgusting ones. And then a bunch of our neighbors gave us a whole bunch of things, and family members, so don't worry, people were there to still support us. Also, I'm not sure if Brianna wants me to include this in the video, but Brianna has said that if I get COVID, which she's listening right now, that if I get COVID, she would get COVID too. And don't worry, you guys. She has tried very hard to get COVID, okay? Okay? For me. So, even though she didn't get it, she was still trying, okay? Okay? She was still trying. She didn't succeed on getting COVID with me, but she tried. Because she sent me, when COVID was barely starting, she sent me a whole TikTok about that if my best friend gets COVID, then I'm gonna get COVID too. So, she tried very hard to get COVID. And I think Brianna just died or failed from a game because she just got mad. But if you have stick with me till the very end of the video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so that way you guys can be notified when I post a new YouTube video. I will be more active because now I don't have COVID.
Comment salad.
Comment talent?
Salad.
Comment salad. Comment salad. Okay. So comment down salad if you have stick till the very end of the video with me. And like I said, make sure you guys subscribe, like that button, turn on post notification bells, and I'll see you guys next time. I don't know when, but I'll try to figure out a schedule of when I post my videos. So, yeah. Bye.